And we've had a lot of great moments out on the field, and we're awfully excited about this football team too. I think this team has a great opportunity. We have a long road ahead of us right now, but we have a great opportunity to have a good season. It's a young team. This is a team that's really worked hard since January, and they continue to do so. I think they've had a good attitude, good work ethic, and as we move forward, really the keys for this football team, I think, are going to be improvement. And that's true with any team, any organization, certainly our football team right now. And then also developing consistency, and those things are a lot easier to talk about than do. And that's where we're at right now. We're in a very, very important phase of this team's development. The good news is I think we have a lot of healthy competition. We have a lot of different spots. That's certainly a positive. We have a depth chart that's been distributed. Really, it's pretty much something you probably be able to throw out the window here in a week or two, because I think this is the kind of football team it's going to look different in the weeks ahead, and certainly may go through September, even into October. So, obviously what we're doing on the field right now is very, very important. And the last thing I'll just close with, needless to say, I've kind of hinted at that. This is a big month for us. We have a chance now for this week and next to be pretty much secluded with the team, just concentrate on football. And they've been great so far. It's going to be a little tougher as we go along, I imagine. And then school opens up that third week, so that'll be a different challenge for the team too, to keep their focus where it needs to be. But August is going to be a big, big month for our team, and then I think as you move forward, September is really no different. I think as you watch our team, you probably see a change probably right in front of your eyes. So, the work that we do in the next 2 months really is going to have a lot to do, I think, with how the season turns out. The big theme seems to be the road victories, and I would, include our whole team in that one. At least when I read the critiques, and nobody's more invested than James. Nobody works harder. He certainly can improve in all areas, just like every player, every coach in our program. And as far as the road thing goes, I've said that before. That to me, that's more of a team thing, and we're going to have to compete better, compete harder to be successful on the road. And if you want to have a good season in any conference, that's always going to be a challenge, especially in this conference. The road venues are tough in our league. Great home stadiums, great traditional places with good crowd involved. So the degree of difficulty goes up. And looking back at September, I alluded to that earlier. At least one break we may have, hopefully, is we playing Kinnick 4 straight times. So hopefully our team can harden up a little bit before we really have to go into a hostile environment. I don't think Chicago, it's on the road, but it's not going to be quite like travel to some of the other places we go. But that's going to be a challenge for our football team, certainly. Again, we don't get much exposure in the summer. I'm not a basketball coach, but I think he knows where he's at right now in terms of his career, and I read the articles that come out, try to read as much as I can, and I think self-admission. I think he said he could have worked harder in the last couple of years, and that realization came to him. That made him a better football player, and I think we've seen that. He had a really good spring. I mentioned Cavante a minute ago. CJ was out there all spring, did a really good job, and then right along with him, Zach Derby had his best football, 15 days of football in our program. So I think both those guys are certainly climbing the ladder. Zach has done a really nice job throughout his career. CJ has a chance to be a really good football player, and I think he's intent on that. And so far he's been practicing well. So certainly you lose a guy like Marvin Nutt, somebody's got to pick up some of that slack, and can't always just be one person. Tight end's a big part of that equation, certainly.